would look like bald, but I don't really intend to go bald, like, ever. How am I feeling by using my physical body the way it's intended? You do that, Bob. It does grow back. I mean, I don't... You guys know, those of you who've been watching me for a long time know that I have no issue whatsoever doing, like, weird experiments with my hair. Because I know it's just gonna grow out, right? But I feel like as a social worker at a school, I can't really do everything I want with my hair. I need to get big enough as a streamer to be like self-sufficient and not have to work a day job anymore. Or, well, for this to become my day job, more like. And then we can do some crazy shit with the hair again. I'd be down. I'd be down to go green or pink again or something, or blue. I would have zero issues with that. Oh, we're at 19. Pink probs wouldn't be the first time. M the Tired was up till super late playing Vampire the Masquerade with buddies. I don't know what that is, but staying up late to play with the buddies is always a good time. I understood that part. Alrighty, it's another day of the Crying Baby game. The streak is at 19, and we're going to Mega Satan through the chest. We have the pause button, and we have number 1, which is almost capping our tier rate immediately, which means we must have... Oh. Which means we must have started with a really high tier rate too, because it doesn't usually do that. So we have almost max tier rate. We have really good damage too, like slightly above average damage, insane tier rate. We have the pause button, which is honestly not that great of an item and killed me the last time I actively used it, but I'm smarter this time, and I will not use it in a situation where it kills me, potentially. Well, maybe I will, who knows. I'll try my best not to, though. And starting with almost 5 tier 8 is honestly just nuts. Like, this is crazy, and this is just gonna make it even better. We also have a sack room on this floor, which is great considering we want to go to Mega Satan. That being said, with 1 red heart, extremely unlikely I'm actually going to be using that sack room. This is based on 1, right? This is not an XL. Okay. No, brother. The choke point! Heck yeah. That was close. That was almost minus 1 heart. We got petrified poop. Feeling petrified poop here. Okay. A TTRPG is somewhat similar to D&D. Has been damn fun time, but staying up till 2 AM on a Sunday before work is not wise. I mean, true. Magic skin. 9 volt is cool, not with the pause button, but like just in general, I'm a big fan of taking 9 volt when it's offered, because there's just a lot of items that become really insane with it. Okay, it's Raggedy Ragman. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Easy peasy. Okay, that's gonna give me some range, unsurprisingly, because that got tanked by the number 1. And honestly, you know, adding a bunch of range to a build like this is pretty neat. Hard to be mad at that, because range is pretty important when you don't have a lot of it. I'm gonna regret this. Hey, I got my wand back. So that means I check the other spot now, because it's like 85% to be there. Sweet. Oh boy. Come on, I need 1 cent for the 9 volt. Ah! Tempting. Tempting to blow up a dude in hopes of finding money. I'm not gonna do it. I want a mother run with the pause and meat boy only. Well, that would do it. Ooh. that a 1% planetarium? That's a 1% planetarium. And it's Saturnus! Yo! Not only is it a 1% planetarium, but it's my favorite planetarium item. God, I hate this room. That ring is staying up a suspiciously long time considering I have 7 range. Now we need Ipecac? No, we don't. That sounds like a terrible idea. Pause button Saturnus is nice. If I find piercing, it's going to be insane. Before that, it's just going to be nice. I want to see what's in here. Decent chance to get either a key or a bomb, and either would be good. No. We can pay some money here. No. Okay, look, I like Smart Fly, but I have my eye set on piercing now. Although that's too good to say no, especially since that machine shouldn't have been close to breaking. Yeah, Contagion just does good stuff. Hard to not take that. Probably want to blow up that Fool's Gold on the left side because, well, I just spent a lot of money. There was also the very minimal chance that the secret room was there, although I didn't think it would be. And it wasn't. Can't open that, it's a Mega Satan run. And we don't want to accidentally cheat ourselves out of a potential devil deal. Angel room, sorry. I didn't make it. I've been to the item room. I haven't been to the store, although I don't have access to the store either. But I might down the road. Contagion! Nice. Secret room? Oh. Nope. I'd have to pull grimaces for this? I don't know. That's what I do. Okay. That was quite easy. Alright, synth oil for a bit more oomph on that ring. We're not going to go into the devil deal because we want to force an angel room. I think the super secret room is here, but do I want to blow my essentially last bomb for that? Probably not. Let's just go. Tinted rock! Darn. I didn't see it. Oh well. Okay, that was a really nice room to have Saturnus in, honestly. Nice queen. Ah! Okay, at least the gnome champion hit me. That was a bit dirty. Bit of a dirty birdie. That's a lot of poops. Sure wish it smelled like petrified poop in here. That's a queen. What a great room not to have any range in. More poops. The relic. Okay, GG. It's ogre. The run is done. Oh boy. I am gonna find a magic mushroom here, and then the run is super done. Oh. What do we got here? You know what? I need bombs and keys. I'm gonna open that. Thank you. The relic I would like to lick your rel, John. Your re? I don't know. I feel like the other one sounds better. Anyway, how about we get a key, because we have 16 cents. The Stars is gonna eat Mom's Wig and give us 2 items from the current room's pool. I really like Mom's Wig, so I'm not entirely sure I want to do that, but I'm probably gonna do it in the Angel Room just for the hoot. Just for the heck of it. Thank you, Relic. Don't do that. Okay. Kinda tempted to throw a bomb inside his mouth. But I shouldn't. For the sake of efficiency, I should save my bombs for a more suitable time. No, 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 no! Ah, I triggered the little horn fight. That's okay. He has barely any HP. I think this is the first time I've considered how horrid the stench would be in this game. Oh, terrible. 0.05 tier rate. Stench would be terrible. There's poop everywhere. There's corpses everywhere. Isaac himself is technically a corpse. At least Blue Baby. Sure. Wait. There's a glowing rock in here, but because the room is big, I don't see it. It plays the sound when I go in. Do you hear that? But which rock is it? It's got to be one of these two, right? Because... Or that one? Wait. Wait, it does it here too. Oh, the shopkeeper is sparkling. Wait, does that mean he has money? Wait. Hold up. It shows you... Wait. Hold up. What? Crawl space rocks, tinted rocks, and secret room rocks blink every 10 seconds. Oh! So it was showing me the secret room to the left. Ah. Gotcha. Gotcha. I didn't. Okay. I wait. Okay, it's still this thing sparkling. But why? So it even makes the sound after you, like, open the thing? Interesting. Oh well. That's a good trinket though. Like, it's gonna show me all the super secret rooms and secret rooms for the rest of the run, or at least while I have it, so... That's pretty neat. Do I turn Mom's Wig into 2 boss items here? I'll do it. PJs! Order. That's okay. Actually, no, that was the right order. In case of a sack room, I now have the Boneheart in front. Wait, so what's making that sound every time I enter the room? Did something sparkle just now and I didn't see it? Oh yeah. Lost Soul. Okay, it's Mr. President. I really hope I can remember to pick him back up after this run. Okay, why did it sparkle now, dude? It really shouldn't make the sound when you've already opened the door. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but... Oops. Discount Navi. Definitely Navi with a more annoying sound effect. Okay, and for my next trick, I'm gonna find a magic mushroom. No, wait, this is my last bomb. I don't want to do that. Bloodline. Hey, look, it's another drop. It's basically a #1 reskin. Oops. Why did I? Somehow I thought that was destroyed. Actually good Blood Oath? No. I don't actually want to put that red heart in danger, even though it looks like I just did it deliberately. Oh, contagion! Easy. It. Yes, that's gonna protect the bone heart until I get to fill it. Dude, Contagion is so good. No. Oh, no! Nah. Okay, well, if I do find the sack room, which is insanely unlikely, but if I do find the sack room, I am gonna be able to just play it to infinity. Oops. I could also pump all those hearts in the Blood Donation machine, and I probably will if I don't end up finding a sack room. Ooh. The blue map! Okay, so I'm gonna take the blue map here. It might seem redundant with my trinket that shows me the secret rooms, but I'm looking to drop that at some point. And then the blue map will be nice. Like, if a Cancer or Curved Horn comes along, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to switch off of the Shiny Rock now. Cancer would be nuts, with us already being at capped tier rate. Oh, I'm bad. Okay, this is for my last bomb, so I can't go in there. Oh, nice. But now I probably want to blow up the guy in the shop, so I have a higher Ranger Room chance. Imagine a smelter in the shop. Best item in the game. Yep, yeah. Absolutely. I beat Mother and the Beast the other day, which finished all my completion marks for Isaac. Nice. I'm gonna buy that. And then go to the room. Doesn't feel too big of a deal considering I still have all the other characters, but at the time I felt... No, it's a huge accomplishment. The first character is the hardest. Well, except the Lost. Honestly, like, just 100%ing any character in this game is a huge accomplishment. The ladder can be in there. Alright, take ladder. Forget about ladder. Hardest character is Tainted Eden. I have a hard time calling Tainted Eden the hardest character because he's just, like, incredibly BS. Until you find a Holy Mantle. No, I don't know. I agree. I struggle a lot with Tainted Eden, so I can definitely see your point. So sad. Hard as this T-Laz? No. Tainted Eden is way worse. I got summer break coming up in 2 weeks. And I definitely want to do the Isaac Iron Man challenge during the summer break. And I've been doing some testing runs, and I'm actually fairly confident in my ability to beat Tainted Lazarus, and I'm not at all confident in my ability to beat Tainted Eden. Like, that character is so bad. Can I pull these together and just poison them all? Well, I got most of them. Hello. More rock? Chest. Hey. Okay, cool. -1 bomb. And need an experience. Be at full HP, take 1 hit, now at 2 HP. Yeah, Eden is just stupid. Eden will definitely be the first character we do when we do the Iron Man. And then it's probably T-Laz, and then it's Tainted Lost, and then I haven't thought about this further yet. Lost is probably going to be fairly late in the pecking order, because Lost, once you get the Holy Mantle, is actually not that bad. Like, quite the contrary. I'm just going to take this. I'm not going to take a whole lot of damage here. I'm pretty strong. Plus, it doesn't really make a difference for me if that's a half soul heart or a full soul heart in the front, because to the sack room, it's going to be all the same. I really want to, but I should probably see more of this floor first. Okay. Key room is kind of meh, but it could be a 2. Sorry, a 5. And a 5, it's totally going to be a 2 now. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? 3. Rerolls all pickups on the entire floor. Okay. Mysteriously good. Are my tears going to be green now or yellow? Asking the important questions, you know. Yo! That looks so much better. The style points are on, ladies and gents. I'll be back. Don't need to blow up that guy. I'm at 100%. Do want that. J and E best characters are J and E are not that difficult. I mean, they're still gonna be fairly early in the order, but J and E are not like harder than Tainted J or Tainted Eden. Like, they're not harder than Tainted J or Tainted E. Whoa! Effect doubled. Yeah, great. I'm so glad I had that effect doubled. That was my favorite part, is when that effect got doubled. Their unlocks are bonkers. Oh! Well, I mean, I was just gonna do the challenge on a fully unlocked file. Do people do that Iron Man thing, like, on a fresh file? I thought it was just beat the game with every character in succession without dying. T. Jacob is hard but fun. Tainted Jacob is probably my second most favorite character in the game, design-wise. Like, he's actually a really cool character. And now that you don't kill Isao in like 3 seconds after he spawns in, and then become the loss for the rest of the run or the rest of the floor, he's actually a really fun and well balanced character in my opinion. Okay, I guess I'm gonna take that. 100% chance of adding an extra blind item. 100% chance to reveal the blind item in the alt path. Dead dove. Okay, let me power up. Oh, I can't wait too long because otherwise my ring is gonna disappear and it's gone. Narrator, he waited too long. No, it's fine. I have so much damage. It doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, Swizzle Sticks. +1 damage, -1 shot speed. That seems pretty good. Alright, ladder just became useless because we fly now. The ring is moving a bit slower. I wonder if that's, like, bad for me. Probably is. Not, like, run-endingly bad, but definitely Hello! Definitely suboptimal. Okay, so we got 1 key piece. We need 1 more key piece. Twitch chat. Ladder is never useless. It's a good moral support. Sure, sure. I pick up ladder early because it always means I get flight during the run. Hey, that's a great way to guarantee it. I'm still looking for piercing. I also forgot those 2 golden chests, but I think that's fine. There's a big floor. Okay, there's a curse room. If I go in there now, I'm going to lose the bone heart. Arcade, so this probably means there's not going to be a sack room anywhere. That's a bit sad. How does Tech X stack up with Saturnus? I don't actually know. Alright, the boner is protected. Ladies and gentlemen. Very important thing to protect. Contagion! Oops. Man, Not the greatest trinkets. Okay, where's my room of the item? I mean, there is an item in there. Easy. Without spectral tears, the turn is last so long. You should use all of the tears before it expires, despite the slower rotation. I mean, I'm trying to use it, but a lot of the time I also just kill things faster than I can rotate around the enemies. Problem is, yeah, going in with Saturnus is also a bit risky, so... Little Horn. Oh, dude! 1.5 seconds of invincibility? Like, come on, man. With Mom's box, it's the Q5 trinket, chat. I blew up a dude. I don't really care about getting a health up though either. He could give me the compass for like the Trinity. Let's get the Trinity. Come on, give me the compass, dude. You have to. You have to. Question card uses my use item, right? Question mark. Wait. Ooh. Hold up. Hold up. That's kind of cool. I didn't know it did that when buffed. Oh, that's sick. And the item is even good too. That's actually kind of nutty. Contagion! Nice. Too bad he was already feared. Oops. Thanks, Relic. The mind. Look at what they have to do to mimic a fraction of our power. Gigantabine. And the Fool card. That I don't really have a use for. And the High Priestess card. Mama Mega. Deep Flow is tempting. I mean, it can just do so much fun stuff, but I think I want to keep the box. 2 Tinner Rocks. Where's my small rock? Nowhere to be found, apparently. Dog food! I'll take it just because I can. Thanks, Sigil. Alright, I'm not gonna say no to the move speed. 29.8. Sigil! I'm invincible for the rest of this fight. You can't hurt me, sucker! Mega Titan chest, so we take that. Sweet. I could have used Mama Mega to get into the boss challenge room, that's true. feel like this run is going to be long enough because I'm about to have to find a way into Mega Satan. Because it's just one of those runs where you know you're going to hit a Devil Deal next. Did he just dodge the contagion? Kind of MLG. Nope. Why do you always use the tower in a small room, by the way? The tower spawns a set amount of clusters. No matter. Wait. Okay, why can that particular shield not save you from the machine? Huh? What? What? The Polaroid shield can. Watch this. There, Polaroid activates. Free plays. Sigil can't. Okay. Alright then. We found Sigil's fatal flaw, chat. It is no longer a quality 5. I don't know, it totally is. How does that work? Because it knows that you need money? Well, then it should let me play it for free. Okay, sweet. There's my challenge room. There's my sack room, and I just blew away my entire stack of red hearts to show you guys that I'm not a madman, in fact. But it's okay. I'll find a way. Yeah, I'll just get a hard drop in every single room from now on, and then I'm gonna be back to full. Easy. I could also just, you know, ooh, nice. I could also just, you know, like, hit the angel room at the end of the floor. Also valid. Although I probably want to play the sack room first to increase my angel chance. Am I immune to bombs from that? I am. That is so weird. This would be a good time for a health up. Okay. Dropped from quality 5 to 4.5. It really doesn't. Like, it's such a niche interaction. Look at how long it took me to actually find out about this. Was it Crowheart on the floor? Good time to actually make use of it. That's true, but the problem is I don't even have access to that many red hearts. Like, I could use it. That's not Crowheart. Eh, whatever. I have so many soul hearts. I have relic. Like, I'm gonna be back to full in no time. Don't worry. Trust. Trust. But yeah, if you want to be like super duper optimal, it definitely makes sense to use the Crowheart here to get rid of your red hearts first instead of the soul hearts. But again, I don't think it's necessary because I'm just the greatest gamer. Yep. That is exactly the kind of play the greatest makes. Take notes, everyone. I feel blessed, chat. Ah, dang it. You even checked the key block for a heart. Yep. Was totally what I intended to do. Okay, so we have the full key to go to Mega Stan, which means I'm now going to hit the Angel Room. It is 59% to be fair. Oh boy. It's my favorite. Contagion! Uh-oh. Hello? You're supposed to go in the next phase. Thank you. Okay, and there's the Ancient Room, and there's the Speed Ball, and there's the Sacred Heart. Close. I do have the full key, yeah. Okay, let's just move on. Such a cool and fun boss. I like Matriarch. It's a good boss. It's one of my more favorite bosses in the game. Even though Matriarch is actually like a run ender. If you find her in like a mediocre run with low HP. I'm honestly surprised Matriarch hasn't taken the streak yet, but maybe there was one that I don't remember. Yeah, that boss is just brutal. Why do I keep popping the box anyway? I already have the best trinket. This can't be the boss because the super secret room is here, so it's a good thing I came here despite not having any bombs. Good job. Actually, that might have been worth it. The Bone Heart now has protection. Are fun. Free Plum harder than Matriarch since Free Plum killed the streak. Come on, we all know it wasn't the plum that killed the streak, it was the pause button. I blame the pause button. Did I go into the super secret room, dude? Somehow I don't remember. Did I go in there? I came here specifically for the super secret room. And then I didn't go. I shouldn't have gone. No. Oh, I had no bombs, right? It's Mom's Heart! Who'd have thunk? Okay, Mom's Heart is fine, because what does Mom's Heart do? Spawn enemies. And who loves spawning enemies? The Q5. Also, Saturnus loves tears. I'm gonna get Brimstone in the most unfortunate manner. Never mind, not Brimstone. Nothing in here. We took the Polaroid. This is a Mega Satan chest room run, so let's go here. Demon beggars. Shut up. Really would have been better to just leave and save the heart, but it's okay. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to the result of this run. Or end center. Oh, dude, I literally just watched that happen. It's honestly a bit embarrassing. Okay, 2 of spades. Okay, fine. I have 30 keys now. That's what I needed, right? Oh, dude! I just tried to get in close to use the Saturnus tears on time. But I guess I was a bit greedy. Okay, that was just bad. What? Oh, dude, I'm throwing. I gotta refill my HP before I go to Mega Satan. If this is how I'm gonna play. Look, sometimes you just have a bad minute, chat. As long as I don't have another during Mega Satan, we should be fine. Oh, shitpell can't hurt. Is there a best of run enders on YouTube? No. Here to fulfill my destiny. I bet the magic mushroom is in there. And I just messed up. Sigil is okay for Mega Satan. Definitely not my favorite trinket to bring into that fight, but it's not terrible. It's gonna help me in the Super Envy. It's basically gonna make me invincible during the Super Envy phase. Which is nice. Nope. Unless I get homing. Virgo can make me temporarily invincible. Also, this pill is good now. Nope. I mean, that really doesn't make a difference. Do I want to clear some more? Guppy's Eye does not show magic mushroom in the mushrooms now. I don't know. I mean, I have 3.37 lux, so I would get some chests statistically if I cleared some rooms. It's the bloat. An orbital would be nice here too. Orbital is Sigil's best friend. Come on, give me one item. No. Brainworm. 25% chance to shoot piercing tears. Is that better than the Sigil? So like I said, the Sigil's job would be mainly to get me through the sin phase. The 7 sin phase. Because it's gonna do something against like the horsemen as well. It's not gonna do anything against the angels most likely. Or Mega Satan. But Brainworm is gonna do a lot. I think we're gonna take the Brainworm. Seems kind of crazy to say no to Sigil, but actually, oh boy, dude, Brainworm is like the clear winner here. I didn't even think about that. Less than 3? No. I really don't need to clear all of this. Like, the entire reason I'm doing it is because I played so bad on the Isaac fight and took a lot of damage. Well, so much for that. But this is really not the kind of health and build that I should lose to Mega Satan with. But who knows? Should take half heart of damage on purpose at some point so I can get to a half heart, like to a half heart at the start and get Polaroid eventually if needed. A chest! Ooh. Okay. Dropping the trinket gets rid of the piercing aspect of the tears, which is not that important. But this thing is going to destroy basically anything that isn't Mega Satan. And the hands. So part of Mega Satan too. I'm taking this. I think. Guns cap! Sorry, the brainworm does the important thing. Even without the box. Which is the homing portion of it. Oh, actually, the body can damage Satan because I have flight. So yeah, the pinging shears is actually nuts here. Right, contagion doing a thing. We love to see it. Right, because the body is gonna have flight too. Dude, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. That body can completely shred Satan. I think I'm gonna go in now after I get the pinging shears off. Cool fighting. Kind of tired of farming this floor. And if I can't do it with flying pinging shears body, then I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. Little Haunt will solo Mega Satan. He'll do his best. The poop has offensive capabilities if you have Goose Pepper. Because you can stop the flame on the poop. I mean, that's very niche, but I guess it's possible. So close to the secret rooms? Yeah, but no bombs. Well, actually, I have a bomb now. Get them, boys. Fury. Come on, get him. Not who I was referring to. Okay, he didn't go for Mega Satan here. Can he get him? Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh! Get him. I hate when he does that. Even though he usually kills them himself. Now the body can go for Mega Satan. I just gotta shepherd it there myself. Okay, now for the tough part. Okay, this is easy peasy because I have flight. No! Virgo! Perfect time for Virgo too. I mean, honestly, oh god. Honestly, that's the tough part done. Getting it on purpose to get damage? Oh yeah, obviously. Trust. Okay. The body is successfully deployed on the Mega Satan. I'm starting to think this Dunce Cap combo wasn't as great of an idea as I thought. Could be down soon. Okay, so if you enjoyed this kind of run, make sure to leave a like and a sub on the video, as it's an easy way to support me. And if you want to see more of my content, there's a video on screen right now that YouTube thinks you might enjoy, so go check it out. And I'll see you in the next one. GG. Okay, sweet. Quick ad break, and then we're gonna do another BRB. Hello. Let's go for another. I think I've told you guys, yeah, I've definitely told you guys that I want to get ahead on content until the summer break. So we're probably going to be doing a lot of Isaac and some Brotato. Where I, by the way, decided to go back to Danger 5 rather than Nightmare mode for the challenge. Because I've listened into other Brotato streamers. And it seems like they all pretty much agree that Nightmare mode is overtuned. Like, I understand that it's meant to be unfair, and that's okay. Like, I'd be totally fine with it staying the way it is. But I think if it stays the way it is, it's just not going to be streakable. That's my opinion, at least. Lamb boss rush. There's an interaction with Ghost Pepper that shoots a flame out of your ass whenever you fart. I did not know that was a thing. That's actually amazing that they thought of that. I mean, it makes sense. Crazy. Alrighty, it's another day of the Crime Baby game. The streak is at 20, and we're going to the Lamb through the boss rush. We have the game kit, which is actually a pretty nice item to start with. Of a similar category and value as my little unicorn, except for the fact that stuff runs away from you, so I think it's a bit worse. It can heal you for red hearts, but we don't have those, so it's basically just like a low-budget unicorn. But that's still nice. Like, this is still gonna kill all the early game bosses without any danger of us getting hit. And if we end up finding red heart containers, or I don't know, a blood donation machine, we can use it for that. Hot take, not everything should be streakable. No, I mean, I did say that I agree that Nightmare mode doesn't need to be streakable in Brotato, but yeah, I mean, as long as I feel like it's not really streakable, then I probably am not going to be streaking it. There should be some level of difficulty that makes it inconsistent to win. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But when I'm doing a challenge that has me try to win 64 times in a row, like, my point is maybe I shouldn't be picking Nightmare mode for that. Oh, God! Man, I wish I had a bit more damage. Okay, did I go in there? Am I? Oh yeah, right, metal plate. I need a key. I want that chest. I smell a small rock. I blew up a lot of tinted rocks last run and didn't get a small rock, so I'm due one. Okay, I'm smelling a golden key now. But that's mostly wishful. I mean, pay to play would actually let me open those chests. But, you know my stance on pay to play. I'm not really sure I want it. I would also, well, not anymore, almost not anymore, but there's also the, dang it. Oh my god, I'm not gonna have the game kit now for the boss fight. There's also the problem that, you know, I'd be blowing up the donation machine for pay to play, which is also no bueno. I really don't want to buy that item. Nice knockback. Caffeine pill. Okay, dude, I was praying for it to not give me the same pill again. Because I hate key bum? No. I think... So I don't like taking trinkets either, for example, like the matchstick that makes more bomb spawn and stuff. I believe the game has a really, really good balance between how many keys, coins, and bombs it drops. Like, most of the runs, I feel like I'm not finding myself particularly struggling for any of those resources. So anything that messes with that balance, I usually try to avoid, because it puts you in situations where suddenly, you know, you're lacking resources because you increase the amount that one spawns. Because if you increase the amount of bomb spawns, naturally, like, you're gonna get less keys and money, right? And I think pay to play is a particularly big offender in that regard, because it makes every key that drops completely useless. And suddenly you're spending money that you would like to spend for other stuff as keys. So unless it's like a top tier emergency, I really don't want to mess with pay to play. I think it makes your run actively worse. I mean, and yes, I mean, you're correctly pointing out that, you know, key bombs exist. So your keys aren't like 100% useless, but you damn well know that the run where you take pay to play is the one where you don't find a single key bomb, right? Like, and even then, like, what do key bombs drop you? Most of the time, chests, right? So taking pay to play is just gonna end up with you, like, having to spend more money to open those chests. I don't know. Look, I've been saying this for forever, and people have been agreeing. Some people have been disagreeing. That's how I perceive the balance of the game personally. But I think this is a thing that you could very well disagree on, and you probably wouldn't be wrong. Man, my bombs are working overtime this run. It's a lot of bombage. Ugh. Dude, does anyone remember the time where when you played Blue Baby and Flash Isaac, deals would cost 3 hearts and they would do like actual damage to you? So if you have invincibility items with Blue Baby, you could actually steal devil deals. I just thought of that randomly because I have 3 soul hearts and an invincibility item, right? But yeah, that was actually a pretty banger thing to exploit. Man, I want to use the game kit, but I'm not gonna have the game kit for the boss if I do it now, so. Ooh. Come on, petrified poop, carry me! What? Hey look, it's every speedrunner's favorite room. If this was an actual speedrun, I would have 100% pressed spacebar in that room. That's such a stupid one. Mr. Streamer, why do you not agree with all my opinions? I feel so betrayed. Dude, real talk though, like all 3 of these are bangers. Like I know, I'm of a superior level of play. That's what skill looks like. Take notes, everyone. How to win the Binding of Isaac. Step 1, find Godhead. The devil, question mark. I despise that card so much that I'd rather have the pill. Except, actually free money here. It's not even a bad card, like, quite the contrary. It's actually a pretty good card, but somehow, I don't know. It feels so underwhelming compared to the original devil. Even though it's probably better in... Oh my god, there was so much value in that devil card. Okay, do I go in there? Probably not. I mean, I have 4 hearts. I just picked up Godhead. There's no way I'm going to go down to have 1 heart for anything here, right? Like, it's got to be an Angel Run. Even though we already have the 2nd best Angel Room item, it's probably got to be an Angel Run. It just feels so bad to go Angel Rooms when you already have Godhead. And I know this is a big case of suffering from success, but it's like an actually valid consideration. Yeah, we're gonna go into rooms. This is just not the kind of situation you pay 3 hearts for a devil deal. Like, why would I just picked up Godhead. Why would I put myself in a situation where I get potentially unluckily one-tapped and lose a run that is basically a surefire win? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, GameKit might be legit slowing me down here. Godhead plus Sagerard thumbnail incoming. I think in like over 1,000 videos, I've done that once. So that would be a banger, I will say. Oh. I want that. And that's just 3 bombs for the price of 1. You saw both happen the other day? Neat. Actually, yeah, this is a GameKit room. What am I doing? That's actually a really good room. Good thinking, chat. That room was made for the GameKit. That was the room that I got the GameKit for, actually. No, dude, I'm totally gonna take damage there, but I mean, what am I supposed to do? I didn't take damage. I've also never seen that room before. Like, what was that, dude? Chariot. Hey, look, now it's like having 2 game kits. Okay, I don't care about these. Into the store. I see 2 end rooms. There's really no reason to continue being here. Oops. Wouldn't be a problems IRL run if I didn't walk into stationary spikes at least once, right? Nice. Although you prefer tier raid with Godhead, but I mean, that's just... Is that... I gotta ask, because clearly, not like 99% of the time when I walk into stationary spikes, it's because I'm... Ooh, nice. It's because I'm reading chat, right? So it's really your guys' fault. No. No, what I'm trying to say is, do other streamers have that problem too? Like, please tell me there's other streamers who actually just walk into spikes just as much as me, or at least a similar amount. Because... Holy... Because clearly everyone's supposed to have that problem that I have, right? Clearly everyone is going to have that problem that I have. And if no other player has that problem, it's because they don't read chat enough, clearly. Yup. In other news, that copium that I'm inhaling today is pretty good. Huh. I mean, I have the chariot card in case it's something really good. I'm not using the chariot to get 1 cent. No. No, I wish. You see some do that, but the copium is only you. Clearly it's because I'm so good at the game that I walk on stationary spikes all the time. Yup. That's gotta be it. Dude, I don't even need to use the book to know that the Super Secret Room is here. Like... Yeah, redeems don't show up in my merch chat. I have 4 hydrates. Okay, hold up. Ghost. How good is the copium exactly? Good enough for me to believe that it's your guys' fault that I'm running into spikes. That adequately answer your question. Is it gonna be the fabled 90%er? Oh boy. Well, no devil deal for me on this floor. Angel room, sorry. That's unfortunate. We don't hit the 90%ers in these parts of Twitch. Or YouTube, for that matter. Oops. Why do they It Hurts tiers not have got it auras? That's kind of stupid. I guess they fire their own class a tier? A little bit surprising. It's Bombino! You know what? That's probably my chariot card. That's actually a rather dangerous boss, mainly because he does a lot of one-heart attacks. Ooh. We hit it! No Sacred Heart. But that's a very good item still. Biggest glow up in the history of the game, honestly. Holy Water. If you were a Pokemon, Walk on Spikes would be your signature move. It would be my ability, dude. My passive. Sure. I need to hurry a bit. Then again, I have Godhead, 6 minutes, and Book of Secrets. I'm fine. I'm fine. Probably don't want to pick up the gray chest for a key when I just grabbed Guppy's tail. That's probably good. That's a chance to give me more keys. Giant Cell is okay. These golden chests are kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. Guppy waiting room in depths. It's never too late to start the Guppy waiting room, but the chances are slim. But I did just increase my devil chance, so. Yeah, look, I mean, it's never too late to make Guppy. Hey, Cool Out Coexist, welcome. I did not need to use that. I need to clear that room to the right to get the thing charged. For the next floor, because I want the instant charge. Ah, I shouldn't have opened that, but I got lucky. Telescope lens is kind of cool, but not really. I really don't need all this money. I'm just gonna move on. I like how Guppy's tail immediately burned through my entire stack of keys. And I have almost nothing to show for it other than that torn photo that I wasn't actually going to go for. No, I gotta save a bit. Haha, sucker. No devil deal. Magic's Cap is okay. After trash talking, pay to play. Okay, Guppy's Tail is one scenario where... No. Guppy's Tail is one scenario where pay to play is like legit. Actually legit. Because you find so many more coins than keys. And you need so many more coins than keys with it. I guess I should be activating the book, which I did just now, for the very, very niche chance that I'm going to find a black candle. And then I'm actually going to see the parts of the map that the book already revealed. That has a decent chance of giving you a key, so I found it worth it. Hey. I like how the sidebar, like the items actually shift downwards as more parts of the map are revealed. As if that actually makes a difference for me. Okay, that's not too bad. 3 plays. Ooh, is I fly at home? Yo! The machine and the compass! Ah, there it is. Look, that was exactly 12 plays for 3 wins. Exactly 25%. Like, how can I be mad? Also, that was a pretty goated claw game, not gonna lie. Okay, there's the boss door. That was a pretty goated claw game, honestly. Botfly, Lucky Foot, and Compass. Hard to argue with that. I don't have that much time here. That was Tinder Rock. We're looking for that small rock. Yeah, we're just gonna go to Mom. I'm gonna check this room and then go to Mom. Oh, good card. Cool card. Goat baby! And a moon card! Okay. Oh god, I gotta hurry. This is actually gonna be a lot closer than I thought it would be. I have a minute 13 to go into the Angel Room, pick an item. There can never be Krampus in there either to slow me down, so we should be fine. This is a lamb run, right? So we take this. Well, I'm not Genesising. Genesizzling. Yoink. Okay, this is just Lodestone, right? Lodestone is pretty incredible. Isaac's Tears with Godhead seems strong in theory, but I assure you that every time Isaac's Tears seem strong, they're not. Promise. Tried. I've tried to make that item work many times. And I never did. Oh. I could use some more tier raid. I mean, I realize the irony of wishing for more when I have Godhead, but Godhead really appreciates that tier raid. Although we have 4.08, it just doesn't feel like we have 4.08. I don't know. Genesizzling. Sure, let's go with that. I'm bad. Champion boss rush probably means I'm going to be ending this entire thing with more health than I started. That's kind of just what champion boss rush does. Because most of the champion bosses aren't that significantly harder, but they drop you full hearts quite frequently. Actually working double homing, that's actually a good point. You got the pull from the magnetized enemies. Is that pin? It is. You got the pull from the magnetized enemies as well as your actual homing. And the effect is actually quite strong now that you mention it. Bosches, how much sleep? I actually had a decent amount of sleep tonight. Like almost 7 hours. Or like 6. I lay in bed trying to fall asleep for a long time. But 6 is what I generally aim for. Like 6 hours of sleep are fine for me. I'm the kind of person that actually gets like cranky and feels really bad after 8 hours. So 6 to 7 is kind of where I want to be. Better than the 3 that I had from Saturday to Sunday. But apparently still not enough sleep to know that it's bosses instead of bosches. Well, that's okay. I'm a non-native speaker. I'm allowed to say dumb stuff and just hide behind the fact. He said the thing I didn't even mean to do. Oh, Eyesore is fun with Godhead. At the very least, it's fun. Okay, where's my item room? Alright, get ready for the tech. Ready? Damn it. I messed up the tech chat. Dude! Ha! Tower fool, sure. Oh, I have good pills, right. Watch me get telepilled. Ooh! That's redundant, I already have that effect. But it's good to be identified. No! I got a bit too overconfident there. Alright, due to this being Curse of the Lost, I have no idea where I am, but surely I'm going to find the item room at some point. And then also, like, the starting room again. I feel like I'm walking towards the starting room right now. Oh no, never mind. Do I go into the shop with my 2 cents? Surely that money is going to be good for something down the road. Yep. Okay, now to find the start of the floor. Nice. Actually, shot speed is bad with Godhead, but I'm sure the card is going to be a banger. I did just get a stack of money. Easy. Oh, there it is. Now, if I could remember where the path to the boss room was. I went left a lot, I know that. Left and down a lot. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Native speakers say plenty of dumb stuff. Don't worry about it. I mean, there's a lot of Germans that can't speak German, so I'm assuming there's also going to be a lot of native English speakers that can't speak English. Granted, when I, like, text in German, you'd think there's a toddler writing because I don't really bother to correct my typos. Like, I look at my screen as I'm typing, and then if I catch a typo, I kind of just decide, is that discernible? Yes? Oh, yeah, I'm not going to bother fixing it. But I also feel like there's the kind of mistake where you see that somebody just made a typo and didn't bother to correct it, versus the kind of mistake where somebody is actually just not able to speak the language properly. They're a German version of Alabama. Not sure. Really? The range aura? No, come on. Oh, right, I'm immune to fire because of burning bombs. The damage aura, that's what we want. I followed just to say it's Solent. Fair. I respect it. It's only this way, right? He's gonna wrap around the secret room and then go there. Hello? I wonder if I actually made the correct map read here, or if I'm about to get embarrassed by the game. What do you think, chat? Embarrassment it is! Damn it. No. Ah, okay. I figured a straight line to the boss room would just be too short for Womb, and that's why it should be up top. But the fact that it wraps around the boss room, that makes a lot of sense. What is it with these claw games today? It was bait! Damn it. It was gigabait! Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna get a second shot. More like a 6th and 7th shot or something. I said it again, dude. I swear I'm not doing that on purpose. I spent half my day in a 9th grade class. I think some of the stuff I say, I just say involuntarily. Save me, dry baby! You don't call him goat baby for nothing. Actually, magnetizing tears were the ones that did the work. Come on, I want the tech point 5. I've gotten so little this run so far. Oh my god, it gave me a dime and a golden penny. What was that insane play? Hey, we got it. And now it's a D8 or whatever that is. D10. We don't care about the D10. I need tech. I don't know about need. I think I can beat the game with Godhead and 4.59 tier rate, even if I don't get Tech 0.5. But I'm pretty happy to have gotten Tech 0.5. I have the dark photo and I'm supposed to go to the lamp, so that seems good. Curse of the Blind on literally the least inconsequential floor in the game, so that is A-okay. That is A-okay. There's something really satisfying about a juicy dripping sausage. I wouldn't mind going to the secret room here and find one. I should grab that key. I've got his tail. I'm about to go to the dark room. I should really grab that key. I should get a key out of that too. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I waited way too long. Holy. It worked out though. I love how the fire despawned as soon as I got him to stomp on it. Okay. Easy boss. Okay, so I could like extra win. There's my piercing. Yeah. Okay, that's fun, but really not necessary. I'm just gonna take the piercing. I could take Mom's knife now and basically finish this run in less than a minute, but we've Godhead. Come on, we gotta use the Godhead. I am now 2 out of 3 Guppy with basically no chance of finding the last piece. It's just a rule of nature. Hi. It's just a rule of nature. When you find... Nah. Oops. The rule of nature. When you have the funny tier build, you don't pick the knife. I love Mom's knife. Not even I do that. You know, if you give me Mom's knife, then give me that on like floor 1, where I can be like, oh yeah, you know what? It's funny to have a free win once in a while. He says while he got a floor 2. Got it. Oh, brother. I disagree. I wouldn't say Mom's knife is no fun. It still takes quite a bit of skill to actually pull that item off. Dude, I love that attack. I'm so good at that. Dude! Alright, if you enjoyed that kind of run, if you enjoyed this kind of run, make sure to leave a like and a sub on the video, as it's an easy way to support me. And if you want to see more of my content, there's a video on screen right now that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. So go check it out, and I'll see you in the next one. GG. Yeah, the Godhead is not affected by your damage stat anymore. So... Soy Milk Godhead is just nuts. It's kind of mitigated by the fact that the aura is like teeny tiny, so the tears like hit the enemies really fast, so you don't get a lot of Godhead damage, but obviously if you have piercing, that doesn't matter. It's just that won me my first back aspirates challenge. Yeah, I mean, it's just an absurd item, right? It also just kills a lot of synergies, which is why most of the time I won't be picking it. But you know, if I have a run that really struggles, like literally what I want to find is knife. Anyway, quick ad break and then we're gonna do another. If you want to know the damage numbers of Godhead, you're gonna have to consult the wiki. I don't know, but maybe someone in chat is gonna answer you in a moment. That's what usually happens. BRB. All right. Whoa. That was quite the voice crack. Anyway, let's do one more for the day. And that run will go to... Really, again? Nope, didn't make it over. Okay, well, lame boss rush again. That was like a pixel, dude. Look at that. It is actually... That must be a pixel, dude. Oh well, lame boss rush is. Alrighty, it's another day of the crying baby game. The streak is at 21 and I'm a big boy. We have magic mushroom and we have compost. 5.85 damage, 3.4 tier rate. I mean, dude, this is it. Like, I just win. That's quite the run. All right. Well, let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. We could still lose this. We could still... If I put my mind to it, I'm surely able to find a way to lose, to see a lose condition. Streamer luck. I mean, today's runs have been pretty mellow, honestly. Last run got it out of a flippin' birthright. Some good stuff. Oops. Oh, dude! Don't get stuck. Alright, neat. Casual 0.63 speed on basement 1. I don't really know what I would compost at this point. Hey, more mushrooms. Okay, well, I'm starting to see a theming of this run. What do you think? Is the video gonna get demonetized if I name the episode High on Shrooms? Probably, huh? But it's like so fitting. No one can figure out YouTube algorithms. I mean, true, it's kind of a minefield. But I feel like that's the kind of title that gets you demonetized, dude. I'm 2 out of 3 fun guy, and I'm 2 out of 3 spawn. And it was tears and damage up. Alright, it's just... Dude, I have 9.63 damage on basement 1. That's ridiculous. I mean, I don't care about fun guy, but the damage, sorry, the health up is okay. Now spawn, that's where the real stuff is at. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I've won runs with worse stats, and I'm in basement 1 still. Like, look, some runs just have it all. What can you say? The item room is probably to the right, so let's go there first. I just know that if I blow up these pots now, I'm gonna get a quarter, but then everyone's gonna call me a hacker. Let's just get a magic. Let's just get a small rock instead. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. Like, neither of these are gonna do anything in the entire run. But I guess this one. Oh, just get both. Okay. I mean, still, they're not gonna do anything because I'm not gonna fall to half heart, and I'm definitely not gonna die either. What was that? Dude, every spider in the Binding of Isaac is a hacker. What was that? Did you see that? Okay, Lamb Boss Rush. We can definitely go Devil Deals with this kind of HP. I mean, look, with how this run's been going, I'm just gonna get a full set of Guppy here, am I? Oh. Eh. Whatever. I could use a better use item, not because I needed to win, but because I would just like to have one that does something. Compost always feels so... okay. That's a lot of keys. Compost always feels like such low impact unless you have like a very, very specific build for it. Hi. See, that's a high impact item. That is what I would call a high impact item. Oh, hey, that is also a high impact. Is it a high impact, or would you say that's a mid-impact item? I don't know. I'm not gonna go to Cathedral, so that doesn't matter. I'm just... dude, what is this run? What was that about using up my luck? Name says small rock, so I'd expect small impact. Here. Haha. Nice. I have 8 keys. I really don't need paperclip. I'd rather keep the move speed. Oh, that. Huh. I've hacked into his computer and can confirm he's hacking right now live on stream. Dang, I got found out. There's like this very ooh, fallen! Sorry, that wasn't correct. Fallen! There. There's like this very weird paradox with... I'm not gonna sacrifice the sack dagger. There's this very weird paradox with Twitch and YouTube viewers where nobody would ever die the way I do, but also no one has ever gotten a good run ever. So obviously every time something good happens, I must be a hacker. Well, that's okay. I have accepted that fact. And I will gladly hack for you. Can't believe I just turned a stone chest into a fly, dude. What a trade. What a trade. Sure. Bob home, why is run strong? Well, I started with a magic mushroom. And then I got a lot of stuff that is good with the magic mushroom, aka damage. Surprised I'm not getting a mapping piece here. It kind of counts, doesn't it? Milk! Don't cry over spilled milk, Judd. Here. Okay, the last few coin tier shots have been a bit unfortunate, not gonna lie. But I also can't be bothered to actually, like, count. Easy. Missing money equals power here. Oh, and a ladder. Yoink. That was nice. Yep. Yep. Of course. Coin tiers are doing cash register noises, yeah, but they've always done that. That's not even... That didn't even happen with, like, the sound effect update. Sacred Rod at home. I wonder if I can get circling coin tiers. Oh, I missed. But I don't think they can circle me. I think Immaculate Heart fires its own separate tiers. Nice. What is that? I've never seen this room before. That's the second room today that I've never seen before. Kinda crazy. Theoretically, I can shoot this guy's face until a coin tier shows up and then kill him with Zag Dagger. And that way I can make some money. But is that worth it? Okay, I love Suplex, but... I mean, you know what? I love Suplex more than Compost. Even though I'm probably never going to use it, because... Why would I? I want to kill stuff with my tiers because of the coin tier thing. Easy. No mapping piece? Well... Look, with how this run's been going, your boy is about to get 2 brimstones. And Sacred, doubling Sacred Heart is bad. Like, actually, really bad. You don't want to do that. Well, I'm not going to double Mom's Pearls. I can tell you that much. Do I get 1 out of 22 brimstone gold lasers? I don't know how it works. I think it might just be a random chance with brimstone. But I'm not entirely sure. You have finished wedding yourself. Could be the first run in the history of Eden Roulette where I clear boss rush twice. That's kind of exciting. But I'd have to find a proper deploy target first. That's almost gonna get me to cap, so that doesn't really make sense to double that one. That's not really a proper deploy target either. Can I do the boss rush twice with Forget Me Now? That's what I'm trying to find out. The problem is I have 5 minutes to like kill the boss, clear the boss rush, reset the floor, and then get to boss rush again, so... I should really try and break that milk. That would significantly speed me up. This is a lamb run, right? Cricket's body! I don't really care about the others, so I think... if I want to do Forget Me Now shenanigans, I gotta use it here, though. Does getting Cricket's body twice do something? Do I get the fire rate multiplier twice? Science. Range. Yes, I do! Wait. What? Okay. Fool it? No, I mean I wanna try and go for 2 boss rushes in one run. Like beaten. You gotta commit now. I'm also dealing a lot of damage. Cricket's body and Immaculate Heart is actually kind of nuts because like the tiers split and then they continue circling you and immediately hit the enemies again. So it's just an absurd amount of burst damage in the boss rush where you continuously stack those circling tiers and then use them to unload them into an enemy. Cricket's body might have been the single best possible find in that boss rush, honestly. And there's probably better, but it was really, really good is my point. Like, actually nutty. Oh, brother. I don't care about that. Alright. I gotta... Yeah, Cricket's body breaks the tier cap. I gotta channel my inner speedrunner here. But this is also a pretty fast build. So it's definitely doable. Jesus. You're running with 1.18 speed. You don't really need that much move speed to do a proper speed run because it's mostly about how fast you clear rooms and how well you can read your mapping pieces if you have any. Yeah, the main bulk of the speed in a speed run definitely comes from how fast you clear rooms and how efficiently you can position yourself at the end. AKA, by the time you clear the entire room, you either want to stand in the middle if you're still looking for consumables, or you want to stand at the door that you're about to leave through. Oops. Oh wow, and there's the X marks the spot. Easy peasy. If your speedrunning equals limited map help, true. Blue Mom. You can get 2 boss rushes. Sweet. We're not gonna get on Polaroid proc here, so I can actually just take a second negative for +1 damage. I guess. Well. Strong build just got even stronger. And euthanasia for both spun and euthanasia. With 4.81 luck. Oh my god, it's gonna be the greatest euthanasia of all time, dude. Yeah, double boss rush for those people that usually skip the boss rush clears. Okay, I'm taking a bit much damage. What revive item do I have? Loz Rags? Yeah, I wouldn't want to proc that one. If we can help it. You know, I could also stop playing like a wet fart. What double boss rush does to an MF. Hey look, it was Monstro and Dark Monstro. Oh, lag! What the? Chill game! Am I firing too many tiers? What's the problem? Should Monster Manuel be a part of Conjoined? Discuss. It can give you things that are part of Conjoined. I don't know. Why did I come here? I have no money. Sure. Ouija board. I don't think I'm at the tier cap. 7.5. I have like 20 coins on the floor. True. Do I care? No. Okay. Oh, I should have grabbed that heart though. It would make an interesting temporary conjoint. That's the other thing I was thinking about. What if it could give you temporary conjoint? That'd be kind of baller. It'd be fun. Because there'd be some active decision making, like in the process of whether you want to get conjoined right now or not. Alright, the guppy waiting room in room 1. Surely, we still have a shot here, right? Sure. Yo, little speedrun trick that I did there that you can pick up if you ever intend on speedrunning this game. If you have a use item that has a very, very short use animation, like Guppy's head, you can use it to cancel the item pickup animation after a boss fight, right? Like normally you pick up the item, then you gotta wait for the animation to finish so you can go through the trap door. Pick up the item, immediately hit spacebar, and you're gonna get through the door a bit faster. Have fun never ever putting this knowledge to use. I mean, I don't know, you can do this in a regular run and feel cool that you used your little bit of knowledge there to save like half a second. Nothing wrong with that. I saw that. 21.25 damage, 52 damage, yep. That's the kind of run we got here. Don't call me Shirley. I'll call you whatever I want. Normal run here, yep. Average Isaac YouTuber run. Honestly. I like Gimpy. I don't think I need Gimpy. I still like Gimpy, so I'm gonna take it. Lamb. We have the negative twice. Oh, that was a reference? I didn't get that. Exclamation point pop culture. Hello? Two times negative equals Polaroid. I don't know. I haven't gotten a shield yet. What? I don't care. That room is so stupid. I have Gimpy anyway. I'm basically immortal now. Gimpy with 4.81 luck. Definitely immortal. It's from Airplane, surely, or something. Surely, I see. I mean, I understood what you were trying to tell me. I just didn't know the reference. That was such a nicely timed euthanasia shot. Just instantly, first shot, euthanize that jerk. Guppy's head producing so many more flies to me than compost ever could. Feel like I've been here before. Got Book of Belial last run too here. Eye of Belial here last run too. Okay. And yet again, I have 2 Guppy pieces and almost no chance of getting the third. This time it's almost no chance because I could find Super Pride and kill him last and get a dead cat. Last time I got the dead cat as my second Guppy piece. Which I guess means I still could have found Super Pride and gotten a second dead cat. Yes, because compost was producing spiders. So yeah, compost also needs you to already have a stack of spiders and flies to really produce a lot of them, whereas Guppy's head just gives you spiders. Sorry, flies. Under all circumstances, every room. Little Dumpy! This is totally one of those runs where he's just gonna fly away at some point because he thinks I'm gonna get hit, even though I'm like nowhere near taking damage. I'm bad. A little Dumpy popped on the brimstone that doesn't really do anything to me. Or that it can't protect me from, rather. Alright. You just read a book where a gorcupine, a mix between a gorilla and a porcupine, was named Dingo. What book is that? Man, it's so sad that Maw of the Void got nerfed into oblivion. I really wish we could get some use out of that item. Oh man. Look at how low impact that Maw of the Void is. So pathetic. Okay. Anyway, if you enjoyed this kind of run, make sure to leave a like and a sub on the video, as it's an easy way to support me. And if you want to see more of my content, there's a video on screen right now that YouTube thinks you might enjoy, so go check it out. And I'll see you in the next one. GG. Yeah, this run would be totally different with 10 more black hearts. Yeah, that run was just free. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, I think I'm going to be done here. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm going to be back on probably Thursday. Maybe I can do a Wednesday stream, but I try to do that sometimes and then it like never works. Actually, no, I'm not going to be back on Thursday. There's a birthday on Thursday. So I'm going to try and make a stream happen on Wednesday. But yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you hopefully on Wednesday, at the very latest on Friday. Bye-bye.